auditions, and the course I'm most interested in applying to is the acting course. For me, acting is the best way to explore sensitive topics within society and enables audiences to feel a change within themselves because of how well actors can manipulate audiences into wanting to make a change. And that's exactly why I have applied to this course, to enact change into the world. The three monologues I'll be performing for you today is Emma's monologue from People, Places and Things by Duncan Macmillan, Isabella's monologue from Measure for Measure by William Shakespeare, and my own self-written monologue. With the play you get instructions, stage directions, dialogue. Someone clothes you, tells you where to be and when. You get to live the most intense moments of a life over and over again with all the boring bits left out. And you get to practice for weeks and you're applauded. And then you get changed, leave through the stage door, bus back home, back to real life. Waiting, temping, answering phone calls, serving canapes, nothing permanent. You can't plan, can't pay for a mortgage or get a car. Audition comes in, try to look right. Never hear back, or if you do hear back, it's sitting around in rehearsal making less than you did temping. But you make these friendships with people, a little family, fall in love on stage and off, and then it's over and you don't get to hear from them again. You try not to take it personally when the people who just aren't as good as you get the parts, when you go from being the sexy ingenue to the tired mother of three. But you keep going because sometimes you get to be on stage and say things that are absolutely true even if they're made up. You get to do things which feel more real to you, more meaningful than anything in your own life. Second piece I'll be performing is Isabella's monologue from Measure for Measure by William Shakespeare. To whom shall I complain? Did I tell this? Who would believe me? Perilous mouths that bear in one and the self-same tongue either of condemnation or reproof. Bidding the law to make courtesy their will, hooking both right and wrong to the appetite, to follow as it draws. I'll too my brother, yet he hath fallen by prompture of the blood. But hath he in him such a mind of honour, that had he 20 heads to tender down on 20 bloody blocks, he'd yield them up, before his sister should stoop to such a horrid pollution? Then Isabel live chaste and brother die. But more is our brother than our chastity. I'll tell him of Angela's request and fit his mind to death with his soul's rest. This is my original monologue that I have given the title of Where's Her Baby? Why didn't you ever ask me if I'm okay? Or ask me, hey, how's the new job coming along? Did you get the one that you wanted? I guess those are the questions you really want to know the answer to. Instead, it's, so where's that ring on your finger? When am I going to be getting some grandchildren of my own? I know how you want me to live my life. In a man's perfect little world, sitting in my pink palace in my pink printed chair. I know how my days will go. My painted lipstick stain trails across his cheek as he leaves to play the role of the classic hotshot banker who really has no regard for anyone but himself. And then there's me, who's left scrubbing out any dignity that I have left behind in those perfectly tiled floors of his, trying so hard not to wake up the kids, because if I do, I'm reminded of everything I have left behind in order to please the people around me. And when people ask me about my life, I'll tell them that my children were my greatest success. Well, that is not how I want to live my life. If I want to drink cheap, room-temp champagne in rooms full of trashy men and women who are just looking for a good time, then I will. Being successful means two different things to us. Yours is playing happy families with your husband, while he's probably out cheating on you with the receptionist at the office. Mine is having as much fun and excitement in my life as I possibly can. And if that makes me a failure in the eyes of these old, prestigious know-it-alls, then so be it.